Hey guys, so for today's video, I'm going to teach you how to do a French braid, and not only a French braid, but different ways to wear a French braid. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're going to do a side French braid. So we're going to divide our hair into 3 equal sections, and we're just going to do a regular stitch of a braid. So take your front section, cross it over the middle section, and then take your back section, cross it over the middle section. Now we're going to hang on to that front section. We're not going to cross it over yet. We're going to take a section of hair right next to it and add it in. Then we're going to cross that section with the added in hair over the middle strand. And then same thing with the back strand. Before you cross it over, add in a section of hair right next to it up at the top. So just add them in together. And then you take that section and then cross it over the middle. And then do the same thing with the front strand. Add in a section of hair right next to it. And then cross them both over the middle strand. Take the back strand, add in a section of hair right next to it. And then take that section and then cross it over the middle section of hair. And I'm so sorry if you can hear crying babies. But again, take the front section, add in a section of hair right next to it, cross them both over the middle section of hair. So a couple more times, add in a section of hair into the back strand, cross that back strand over the middle section. Add in a section of hair to the front strand, cross that front strand over the middle section. And then you just keep repeating, so I'm going to speed it up. And when you're adding in hair to the back section, you want to make sure that it's not bubbling. So just make sure that your hair is flat and that you're kind of smoothing it out as you're crossing your sections over. But you want to make sure you're grabbing all the way from the other side of the head as you're moving down. So once you've added in all your hair, you just want to finish it off into a regular 3-strand braid and then tie it off with a clear elastic. And then you want to pancake the top just a little bit. So just pinch and pull the sections that you braided. And this gives it a little bit of a fuller look, and it just makes it look really neat. I ran errands the other day and I wore my hair exactly like this, and I got 3 comments from girls. They loved the way it looked, but here I'm just adding in a clip, and that is the finished hairstyle. I think this one is super cute, and especially for summer, it's great to wear. Now let's do a half-up hairstyle. So again, divide your hair into 3 sections, cross your outside sections over the middle section. Then you're just going to add in hair to that outside strand, cross it over the middle section. And again, add in hair to the outside strand, cross it over the middle section. So it's exactly how we did the side braid, but we're just holding our hands a little bit different. So just keep adding hair to the outside strands, crossing them over the middle. And just a little tip, when you're adding in hair, always make sure you're grabbing it from the front of your head and going back. That way your sections are even and you don't have any weird part lines. So just keep going, adding in hair, crossing it over the middle. It gets a lot easier as you go, and that's with any braid starting out. I feel like it can be a little tricky. So I'm just going to add in one more section of hair, but I'm not going to braid it. I'm just adding it in, and I'm doing it on both sides. So just grabbing a section of hair, that way it covers up our part line, and then I'm just tying it off with a clear elastic, pancaking it by pinching and pulling the sections, and then this is what it looks like. You could wear this as a ponytail or a half-up hairstyle like I did, and it looks super stinking cute. Now we're just going to do a front braid. So I'm just going to create a part and just go a couple inches back all the way down to my ear, and just divide our hair into 3 equal sections, cross the outside sections over the middle section, and then just like the other braids, add in a strand of hair to your front section, cross them both over the middle section, add in a strand to your back section, cross them over the middle section, and then keep repeating, add in hair, and then cross them both over the middle sections. And you want to do this all the way down until you run out of hair. So another tip with French braids, when you're crossing your hair over, make sure you're crossing it flat. So just keep your hair flat as you're crossing it over. It gives your French braid a really pretty look, if that makes any sense. So then you want to finish off your hair once you've added everything into a 3-strand braid, and then pinch and pull as you please. So to bobby pin your hair, you want the bobby pin with the grooves facing down, and then you want to take it up and push it into the braid. That way the bobby pin is not sticking out. And I use 2 bobby pins. I have a whole video on how to use bobby pins, and I will link it below, but this is what it looks like. This is another hairstyle that's great for summer. So now we're going to do an upside down French braid, and we're going to start at the bottom of our neck and just flip our head over. Make sure your hair is smooth and brushed out. And we're just doing a French braid the same way that we've done a French braid the whole video. It's a little tricky doing a French braid upside down because you can't see your hair obviously. So what I do is I just close my eyes and I pretend that I'm looking at a mirror, even though I'm looking at the inside of my eyelids and it's black. You just have to pretend, use your imagination. Just like the other braids, it's a little trickier when you first start, but as you get going with it, it gets a lot easier, especially as your sections get bigger. So just do that all the way up until you get to the top of your ear. And then once you get to the top of your ear, then you're just gonna tie it off with a clear elastic and give it a little tug. And now with the rest of my hair, I'm just gonna do a regular French braid. So you could just smooth your hair back and put it all into a ponytail or a bun, but I thought it'd be cool to do a French braid up top too, to kind of make it look like it's one big braid. Once you braided the top section, then just take your bottom section, add them together. I'm not going to take off the clear elastic. So I'm just taking my hair and wrapping it around itself to do a messy bun. It's not the cutest messy bun, but it works for this video. You can make yours really cute or do a ponytail. So I'm just bobby pinning it into place and just kind of pinching and pulling on the sections of my French braid. And then this is what it looks like. It gets your hair out of your face for the summer. It looks super cute. I guarantee you people are going to stop you and be like, wow, your hair looks so good. For the next hairstyle, I'm just parting my hair down the middle, dividing my hair into two sections, and then I'm just doing a French braid on one side. So same way we've done it again throughout the whole video. Do that on one side of your head. I'm just doing a couple stitches, and then once I finish that, I'm just going to tie it off with a clear elastic. So if you didn't want to tie this as a ponytail, you could do like space buns, make it look really cute. You could add the two together and do a bun, but I just kept it simple as two ponytails, and I love this one. And the last hairstyle is a French braid in the back, probably my favorite way. So divide your hair into three sections. Again, cross the outside sections over the middle section. And I take big sections for this one. So I add in hair to the outside strands, big sections, and cross them over the middle. You can make this a small French braid by taking small sections, but I like the look of big sections for when it's in the back of my head. It makes it look very kind of Elsa, you know, the Disney character Elsa-ish. So just do that all the way down until you run out of hair, and then just finish it into a regular 3-strand braid. This is definitely an arm workout. It's a good way to work your arm muscles, work your back muscles. So be prepared to be a little tired after this, but I think the outcome is worth it. So I'm just pinching and pulling on my sections, making them look a little fuller. And do this all the way down. I do take like the sides and kind of stretch them out a little bit to loosen it up, but this is what it looks like. Probably one of my favorite hairstyles to wear for summer. It gets it out of your face. It looks like you're a Disney princess. So that is all I have for you guys. I hope you learned something, and I hope you will give them a shot. Let me know which one was your favorite in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.